I want to talk today about a very simple device that can help you with your okyo. One of the challenges that most people face with okyo is setting the pitch or a pitch that will set up proper vibration or resonance in your body. If you go too low, if you artificially try to keep your voice too low, and a lot of people are tempted to do that because of the audio tapes we have, or if you keep your voice too high, closer to your regular speaking voice, it's very difficult, if not impossible, to get the proper resonance. So in thinking about how to teach this, I recall that as a kid we used to make homemade kazoos out of very simple materials, and it struck me that the vibration that you get with this kid's toy is very similar to what you want to experience in okyo. So I put together one of these kazoos, and I've dubbed it now the Resonator, kind of grandiose name for a simple tool. And to make it, you need four things. You need a cardboard tube. This comes from a toilet paper roll. You need a square piece of wax paper, about this big. You need a rubber band, and you need a pin or a needle. And to make it, you take the wax paper and you put it over one end of the tube. You want to make sure it's taut. The opening here, the surface here is kind of taut like a drum. And then you take the rubber band and you secure the paper on the tube with the rubber band, like so. And again, make sure that this is taut. And you take your needle or pin and you make 4 or 5 holes in the membrane. And that step's important. It sounds very different if you don't make the holes. Okay, so this is the finished Resonator. Very easy to make. Now, to use it, the first step, or kind of the first exercise, is to find a pitch where you get very good vibration as felt and as heard with the Resonator. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hum into the Resonator, and I'm going to take my pitch from low to high. I'll do that several times, and I'm going to listen and feel for an inflection point, a change point in the vibration. Of course, it vibrates continuously, but there are certain points where the vibration shifts and it becomes richer. My guess is that you're producing more overtones with it. It also has a change that I would describe as almost a tinny quality to it, kind of like you're talking into a megaphone. And when you hear and feel those things, that shows that you're at a point of good vibration, good resonance. So I'm going to take my voice up and down, and once I establish that pitch, I'm going to hold it. Now, one thing that I notice, at least in myself, is that when I am doing lower pitches, I don't, it's not as loud. So as I raise the pitch, it goes up in loudness. I think you have to press out more air, push out more air in order to get the higher pitches. So two things are going on. There's actual pitch, and then the loudness. I can't quite separate those things. Okay, here goes. Right here. At this point, I can actually feel in my hand a different vibration with the paper. So I can use this as sort of a pitch, or maybe we should say vibration pipe, to establish that level. Now right there, you can hear, I can really feel the overtones. Next, I'm going to hum a vowel sound into it. I'll do the same thing. I'm going to establish the range, and then when I feel I'm at the right point, I'm going to sustain it. The vowel sound is ah. Do that and take it away. So I'm using this to set this as a vibration pipe. Now, it's not just the sound that I'm listening for. I want to key into what am I doing differently in my body, my breathing, relaxation, to get that tone. Now, different vowel sounds have different points of inflection on this. So if I do O, it generally comes out a little higher in pitch. By it, I mean that point where I'm getting that change in vibration. So you could go through the vowels with that. And the next step is to use this with actual chanting, okyo. So I'm going to do a short one, namu samanda, and then initially fish around for the inflection point, and then hold it as I continue with the chant. Namu, namu, namu samanda. Let me point one thing out. Most beginners have difficulty not having a staccato quality to their okyo. So they're going namu samanda, they'll go namu samanda, where they're parsing out each syllable separately. When in fact they should be kind of merged or slurred together. That's what we call the background drone. Namu samanda moto nano, actually versus Namu samanda moto nano harashi. And I can feel the difference using the resonator between those two ways of doing it. In the beginner staccato mode, I feel a burst of vibration, then it goes down. Burst of vibration, then it goes down with each syllable. Namu samanda moto nano harashi koto so no none. So forth. Whereas if I do it with the background drone, then I get a consistent vibration in my hand. I can use this as a feedback of when I need to maintain the vibration, which is that slurring together of syllables. Namu samanda moto nano harashi koto so no none jido en yaki unam shivura 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 jijuza jijuza and again, you can use this as a vibration pipe to get that point of vibration and the background drone, the slurring together of syllables. So I urge you to experiment. with this? Does it give you the feedback you need? Can you use this to find the points of good vibration in your okyo? Be creative. And feel free to contact me. I'd be interested in any feedback with this. If it works, yeah, I'd like to know how and what you're doing with it. If it doesn't, I'd like to know that as well. So, there you have it. The Resonator.